Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. I'm here today with 1991 Donruss baseball cards. It's a Series 2. So, in this box, there's a lot of junk wax. So, basically, not the cards are junk, but they were just super overproduced. There's a lot of good players in the series, but they're not really worth much of anything. So what we are looking for though are some error cards. So most notably is going to be Andy Hawkins of the New York Yankees. So this is what the card originally, or not originally, but this is what it's intended to look like. See where it says his highlights, Andy Hawkins, and in the blue it says no hits, White Sox. So that's the base card. That's what it's supposed to look like. The error card is this one. So where it just says pitcher in blue, that is where the error is. And I have found two. So from what I've seen on eBay, the most recent couple of error cards for this particular card sold for about maybe around 80 bucks. Um, so we're going to try to see if we can find any more. There's a lot of good players in this set. So there's a lot of Ken Griffey Jr.'s, there's Frank Thomas, got some Nolan Ryans. But again, this era of cards, they printed a lot of cards. So they're not really worth much of anything because everybody had the same idea of saving the cards and hoping that they are worth something someday. But when everybody has it, it oversaturated the market. So now with this set, we just look for these oddball error cards. Yeah. So let's get into it, see if we can find any more. There's also what I guess is Elite Series cards that they have, but they're supposedly very rare to find. Maybe we could find one. So I got this box right here from my good friend. He gave me the entire case of, I believe there's 12 in a case. I've opened 10, found 0 elite cards, 0 autographed cards, but I did find those 2 Andy Hawkins. So hopefully while we do this, we can find more. If we cannot find legendaries, or not legendaries, sorry, Elite Series. So I think they had like a kind of gold colored background or border. So we'll see if we can find any of those. Let's go right here. We're gonna go kind of quick because, like I said, the cards are not worth much of anything, right? So got the checklist. These these are the same cards I had when I was little, and oh, that highlights right there kind of sucks me in every time. So nothing in that one. Let's get to the second one already. This one also comes with these puzzle pieces right there. I just use them for separating when I have the cards put in order, when I want to make sets together. So it's like a Ozzie Smith right there. But again, not worth much of anything. Maybe you can get it autographed. It'd be worth a pretty decent amount. But obviously, I don't have them autographed. Let's see what we got in this one. Usually, with my videos, I would kind of talk about each card, at least say the name of the player on the card. Like there's a Darryl Strawberry, but like we said, not worth much of anything right now, and probably won't be worth much of anything for decades to come, just based off the fact that millions and millions of the same cards were made to Ryan Sandberg. I know there's an autographed one in these sets. Obviously, I haven't found any, but if we can come across one in this box while we're doing this, that'd be great. So even the rated rookies, they still had them back then. And oh, there's the Griffey Jr. And since I was given the entire case with so many boxes in there, I have a ton of Griffey Juniors. I think there's even there might be Griffey Senior in here too. So let's see who else we can find. The Craig Biggio. So a lot of these guys played when I used to watch. Oh, there's a Clemens, Roger Clemens. They used to play when I used to watch with my dad. So a little story behind that. Well, not story, but little, I guess, info about me is my favorite team is the Braves, the Atlanta Braves, because I used to watch with my dad. And I haven't watched in years, but with the season starting up again on April 1st, that's the plan. Start watching some baseball, start to get to know some of the guys who are playing the game today. Let's see how it's changed over the years. The Nolan Ryan. Not too sure of how or who the good players are in this day. I know some names like Mookie Betts and Ronald Acuna Jr., Luis Robert. I usually will get info from the other card break channels that I watch, and that's how I know who to look for, what to look for. This whole thing is kind of new to me. Not new, but the information that I get is new. I used to collect these same cards, like I said, when I was in first grade, so a long time ago. But we're back into it now, and see how this hobby, oh look, Ricky Henderson, see how this hobby turns out for myself. It's a Gary Sheffield, and what else do we got? Another Darryl Strawberry. Every time I see that little highlight right there, I get kind of anxious because that's what's on the error card. So I always look for that, and if we could find one of those Elite Series cards in here, that would top this whole thing off. Look, another highlights one, Fernando Valenzuela. And even this one, every time I see Andres Thomas, I think of Andy Hawkins. So let's see. Oh yeah, there's a Griffey Senior, and I think we're a little more than a quarter of the way through all of these. So let's see if we can get anything of note. Oh, look, second Nolan Ryan, and nothing coming up in this one. Yeah, so we're waiting for April 1st to see how the game is. Oh look, Barry Bonds, there's a Kirby Puckett, Dale Murphy, Greg Vaughn, and Fred McGriff, Cecil Fielder. So there's some good players. Ryan Sandberg, Sandy Alomar. But like we said, only problem is they made millions and millions of each card. So there's not much. There's a Frank Thomas, Barry Larkin, so many, but Ricky Henderson. They're not worth anything. So we just want one of the Elite Series cards, or if we can get another Andy Hawkins, which would be dope. That would be 3 error cards in one case. There's another Barry Bonds, and see, nothing much. Look, we're almost halfway, and nothing yet. Even those like that Barry Bonds cards that we got, the Kirby Puckets, not really worth anything. You could probably, from what I hear, get them for like $0.25 if you want one of those. Or if you can get a hold of me, just pay the shipping. I'll just send you the whole box and you can have it. So I saw one time another breaker had opened a set of this type. So I don't know if it was Series 1 or Series 2, but he had 2 packs he had opened at the same time, and the order of the cards all came out exactly the same. And if that were to happen to me, I'd be pretty disappointed. When we buy these, I mean, I didn't buy this one, but you know, when we do buy them, we don't want duplicates of everything, right? We want the hits. We want at least to be able to see something different. Look, got me again, Andre Dawson. Still waiting for Andy Hawkins. Even when I pull the Andy Hawkins, if I see one and it's this one, the card the way it's supposed to be, I get super excited until I notice that it's not an error. That actually happened to me when I was told to look for the error card by my friend who gave me this box. And I found this one, the regular one, and I messaged him and I told him, I found it. But obviously I was wrong. I jumped the gun and I didn't read the card well. So I was super excited though. I went to work. I told everyone, hey, guess what? I just started collecting baseball cards. My boy gave me a case. I opened one up and I found a card that's worth almost $100. Little did I know that I had the wrong card. So let that be a lesson to everybody that when you're looking at the cards, make sure you pay attention to the details. It was a rookie mistake on my part, no pun intended, but it is what it is. And eventually I did find the 2, so I was super happy with that. And I don't know what it is, but it's probably just the wax on the wrappers. But after a while, it gets kind of hard to separate the cards using my fingers. Like, they're all dried out. So look, another highlights one, but not who we're looking for. And anytime I see the Yankees logo too, I get all excited thinking that, oh, I found another one, but it's not. Obviously, I don't know why I'm looking for the Yankees logo, because it's nowhere on the card other than on his hat. So pointless to look for the team logo when looking for Andy Hawkins error card. And if you're not sure or you don't really understand what an error card is, basically it's a misprint or something that wasn't noticed. So there's a pretty famous one with Cal Ripken where he's posing with his bat, and on the bat, it says FUCK face. I thought that card was pretty funny. If you have one and you can actually read it, then you should check, because it's worth some money. Like Bo Jackson. But I know they said they reprinted them. I don't know how long after, but they ended up blacking out the words. And I just thought that was pretty funny. Like all this trash just hit the camera. So far nothing. Jeff Conine. So far not anything that we want. So like I said, I had been given a case of these, so I'm kind of tired of opening these, to be honest with you. But I do enjoy the breaking. So I'll let Cal Ripken, Carl. I was going to call him Carl Ripken. I don't think that's his name. Andy Benz. Oh, look, Andy Hawkins. But not the one we're looking for. And every time I see John Smiley, too, I always think it's John Smoltz, who I remember playing for the Braves back in the day. I believe I actually bought my dad, I forgot if it was a John Smoltz or a Tom Glavine autographed ball for Christmas one year. But I did. Like I said, that was my dad's favorite team. So got in an autograph from a player on his favorite team. I remember that pitching rotation they had back then was dope, with Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux, John Smoltz, among others. That was my favorite team. I know they had Fred McGriff was on there, Jeff Blauser, Chipper Jones, Dave Justice, all those guys. So, but that was like the last time that I had watched contently. Okay, so now we're down to our last three. So we'll see how this goes. See if we can pull out a last minute hit. A last minute. Oh, shoot. See, got me. Not the right one. So, right player, right name, right highlights logo, but the blue is not the one that we want. We want this one, the pitcher, not this one. So keep on looking. 2 more packs, and maybe we can pull one. We almost had it just then. So let's see if we can. Just gotta have faith. One last pack. No, we haven't pulled it yet. Let's see if we can. Let's do this one slowly. I don't think so. We'll just keep the pace going. Look, highlights always gets me again. And not looking too good. Griffey Sr., and that is it. So we did not get one this go around, but like I said, I already found 2. These 2 were in the boxes that were in the case that was given to me. We found one of these maybe like a minute or 2 ago, but not the one that we want. So anyways, I got one more box of those to go, and we'll see how it goes with that one. I'll break that one another day. We'll see, maybe this week. I also have some other cards coming in. I have some hanger boxes of, I believe, Chrome. I also have some holiday boxes coming in. I got a mystery box coming in. Maybe tomorrow we'll do something a little bit different, not baseball. Maybe we'll hit that KO boxing cards box that was given to me. Yesterday we did some basketball. So if you want to go back and watch that one, we found a Gary Payton rookie card. A few of them sold over the weekend. One sold for about $650. One sold for $699. And after I made the video and uploaded it, I actually saw another listing that sold for $800. All PSA 10s. The one that we got probably won't be a PSA 10 because the top border that looks like this is not centered. So you see how thin that one is up top compared to the side ones. I think this one has a much better chance at that, at being possibly rated a PSA 10. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. And if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like what we do, or you have an interest in the trading cards, I'd appreciate you subscribing. And I hope everybody has an amazing day. Aloha.